Today in this video we are going to solving 15 MCQ questions on Poisson distribution. Let's start with the first question, that is, if x follows Poisson phi, then the mean and variance are. So which is a very simple question, but we have to learn this. So generally for Poisson distribution, for the previous video we have learned the concept of Poisson distribution and their properties. Based on these properties we have to solve these problems only. For Poisson distribution, mean is equal to lambda, variance is equal to lambda. Here lambda is equal to 5. So that's why mean and variance are also 5. Okay. Second question. A random variable follows Poisson distribution with mean 3. Find probability of x is equal to 0. I am already discussing that the PMF of Poisson distribution, that is equal to e to the power of minus lambda to the power of x by x factorial, where lambda is equal to 3, x is equal to 0. Probability of x is equal to 0, that is e to the power of minus 3 lambda power 0 by 0 factorial. Then we get 0 factorial means 1, lambda power naught is 1. So that's why we get e power minus 3. So e power minus 3 value, that is 0.0498, which is our required answer. And if x follows Poisson to find probability of x is equal to 1. It is probability of x is equal to 1. We get e to the power of minus 2 because lambda is equal to 2, x is equal to 1, and lambda power 1 by 1 factorial. Lambda means 2, so 1 factorial means 1, so we get 2 into e to the power of minus 2. Probability of x is equal to 1, that is 2 into e to the power of minus 2 value, that is 0.1353. Then we get 0.2707, which is our required answer. If lambda is equal to 4, find probability of x is equal to 2. So already given, so simply we solve as previous problem. Probability of x is equal to 2, that is equal to e to the power of minus 4 power 2 by 2 factorial, that is 16 into e to the power of minus 4 by 2. 128. Probability of x is equal to 2, that is 8 into e to the power of minus 4. 8 into e to the power of minus 4, one value, that is 0.0183, and we get 0.16465 is our required answer. if x follows Poisson distribution, to lambda 2, find probability of x greater than 1, that is at least one event. That means you have to find at least one event. Probability of x greater than or equal to 1, that is equal to 1 minus probability of x is equal to 0. So which is a formula. So that is 1 minus x 0. So almost everything 0, we get only e to the power of minus 2. After solving probability of x is equal to 0, then e to the power of minus 2 value is 0.1353. Then we get 0.8645, which is very important. For a Poisson distribution with lambda is equal to 16, find standard deviation. So we know standard deviation is equal to square root of variance. For Poisson distribution, mean is equal to variance is equal to 16, we know, and square root of 16 is equal to 4, then standard deviation is equal to 4. And if lambda is equal to 7, the mode is so for integer lambda, Poisson has two modes. So which is, we have to remember this, which is for integer lambda we have two modes, that is lambda minus 1 and lambda. So lambda minus 1 means 6, lambda means 7. These are the modes. This is also I called as bimodal because it contains two modes. And in this 8th problem I have not given, I have explained the recurrence relation. Recurrent relations for Poisson distribution, that is equal to, we know probability of x is equal to e to the power of minus lambda power x by x factorial. The recurrent relationship, that is probability of x is equal to x plus 1, probability of x is equal to small x, that is equal to lambda by x plus 1, which is the recurrence relationship for Poisson distribution. You have to remember this. So we have entered into the difficult topics. So that is moment generating function. So generally moment generating function of Poisson distribution is equal to e to the power of lambda into e to the power of t minus 1, which is a MGF. So which is very important. Most of them are confusing. Okay, you have to remember this. And same method, most of the problems, if lambda is equal to 3, find the probability of x is equal to 3. That is P of 3 is equal to e to the power of minus 3 into 3 power 3 by 3 factorial, that is 3 power 3, that is 23 on e power 3 by 6, 3 factorial 6. So after calculating this, we get 4.5 to 0.0498, that is a 4 minus 3 value, then we get 0.2240. If x follows Poisson 2 and y follows Poisson 5, independent, then x plus y. So which is the question. So this is it is also an important property or theorem. Okay, that is Poisson of lamina 1 plus Poisson of lamina 2 is equal to Poisson of lamina 1 plus lamina 2, that is equal to, so same way 2 plus 5, that is Poisson of 2 plus 5 is equal to 7, which is the answer. And if lambda is equal to 1, find the probability of x less than 2. Probability of x less than 2 is equal to probability of 0 plus probability of 1. So we have to substitute this e to the power of minus 1 power 0 minus 0 factorial plus because then we get e to the power of minus 1 sorry, here lambda value is 1. Okay, I have solved once again. That is lambda value is equal to 1 and x value is equal to 0 for p of 0, that is e to the power of minus 1 1 power 0 by 0 factorial, we get e to the power of minus 1, probability of 1, here lambda is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, then we get e to the power of minus 1 1 power 1 by 1 factorial, we get e to the power of minus 1. Here probability of x less than 2 is equal to e to the power of minus 1 plus e to the power of minus 1 is equal to, that is 2 e to the power of minus 1, not e to the power of minus 2, which is occurred in multiplication, but it is in addition. 2 into e to the power of minus 1 we know 3679, that is equal to 0.7358. Lambda is equal to 2. Find probability of x less than or equal to 2. So which is similar to above question, but here is the one difference is that in the previous problem probability of x less than 2, but in this problem probability of x less than or equal to 2. See what is the difference. That is probability of x less than or equal to 2. We have to include 2 also. Probability of 0 plus probability of 1 plus probability of 2. So we have to find PMF for probability of 0, 1 or 2, where constant value lambda is equal to 2. Okay, so you have to calculate this. That is e power minus 2 for probability of 0, then 2 into e to the power of minus 2 by 1 factorial for probability of 1, and here e to the power of minus 2 into 2 to the power of 2 by 2 factorial for this. So common e to the power of, that is 1 plus 2 plus 2, because 2 square is equal to 4, below denominator 2, 2 in 2, 2 4, so that's why we have to write it 2 e to the power of minus 2 value, that is 5 into 0.1353. Get probability of x less than or equal to 2, that is equal to 0.6767 is our required answer.